Why is the Spanish Civil War known to this day as the dress rehearsal for World War II? It's because the Civil War did not remain a domestic affair. It became a staging ground where Germany, the Soviet Union, Italy practiced for a coming global conflict. One of those powers was Nazi Germany. Initial German support for the nationalists came through Salazar's Portugal, but this support became far more explicit and personal when Adolf Hitler accepted a letter from Francisco Franco, the rebel leader in Spain. After that, Germany sent manpower, planes, and materiel. Germany's infamous Luftwaffe gained experience in Spain through the Condor Legion. These German acts of terror are not forgotten in Spain, even today. While Germany's Condor Legion bombings were devastating, they were not as large nor as devastating as Italy's bombings during the Spanish Civil War. Italy's leader Benito Mussolini was ecstatic to support another fascist state in Europe. Just 2 weeks into the uprising in Spain, Italian assistance was already crossing the Mediterranean. In total, about $500 million of fascist financial support went to Francisco Franco, along with 100,000 German and Italian troops for him to use. The other side of the Spanish Civil War, the defending republic, also received assistance, though far less than international sympathy for them would suggest. While seen as the legitimate government by Western democracies, Britain and France nonetheless maintained a policy of non-intervention. These attempts at neutrality weren't airtight, but they did serve to disadvantage the Republicans, while the nationalists got help from Germany and Italy, loud and proud. The Republic's main lifeline came through unofficial channels, around 60,000 foreign volunteers who came to serve in foreign brigades and militias. The international brigades came from all over: Russia, France, the US, Canada, even Germany and Italy. When 2,000 of them defended Madrid in 1936, they helped prevent its fall to Franco. It's stunning how decisive their role was. The Republican government was so sure that Madrid was going to fall, they moved the capital to Valencia before the Battle of Madrid. The nationalists were so confident Madrid was going to fall that they had radio announced that Francisco Franco was already in the city on a white horse, but volunteers combined with anarchist militias to hold the line in Madrid. It was a massive setback for Franco, and it would not have happened without international brigades. One national government, the Soviet Union, did in fact help the Republic, though Stalin was hesitant at first. Soviet and Comintern aid totaled in the hundreds of millions of dollars. But this support dwindled a lot as the Republicans' position against the nationalists got worse and worse and worse. So it lives up to the dress rehearsal name. Germany and Italy aggressively pursued another fascist state in Europe, while Britain and France stood back and hoped it just went away on its own. The USA practiced isolation while the Soviets gave just enough help to save face. As English author George Orwell, who volunteered and fought on the Republican side, said, his fellow Englishmen were sleeping the deep, deep sleep of England, from which I fear we will never wake till we are jerked out of it by the roar of bombs. His prediction came true in the London Blitz. This was a shortened section of a much longer video on Spain's Civil War you can find right here.